Auzubillahiminasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kita mulakan kuliah dengan membaca umul kitab. Kita mohon pada Allah, kita betulkan niat kita belajar kerana Allah SWT. Kita mohon doa mudahan dapat rahmat dan redha Allah SWT dalam setiap perbuatan baik kita dalam menjalani kehidupan di dunia dan di akhirat, insya-Allah diterima segala amal ibadah dan diberi perakhiran yang baik. Amin amin ya rabbal alamin. Auzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Amin amin ya rabbal alamin. Apa khabar semua? Today I will give you an insight on the research proposal, and report writing, how you want to go about with your report writing. So in this module 4, you will learn more about how to write your research proposal and how you want to, put all these exercises, that I have asked you to do from the exercise 1, and you need to compile all this in order for you to, to use all the information that you have obtained into your proposal writing. From module 1 to module 3, I think by now you could have a better picture on the research process. So apa yang saya ajar dekat dalam kelas ni is actually the process of what you need to know. And because you are going to experience this process, right? And this process is, your first time nanti bila you masuk semester 4, 5 and 6, you're going to have this experience. And please take this opportunity to learn, so that when you learn, from the experience, is more meaningful daripada you belajar daripada teori saja. Sebab di situlah you akan belajar tentang professionalism, you deal dengan orang luar, ethic, time management, how you want to manage your time, from semester 4 to semester 5 tu macam mana you want to manage your time accordingly to your progress, according to your Gantt chart. And then you have to be multitasking, because at the same time you do your writing of your thesis, of your final year project, you also have to go for, to attend your classes, to do your assignment, and it's not easy. And you also have to be very independent in a way that you need to decide, you make decision, which tool that you want to use, what approach, what technique that you want to apply in your study. So these are the things. Bagus, because you akan mula berfikir macam mana you nak buat, which is good. So this module 4, hari ni yang saya nak share hari ni, is to complete the whole idea by connecting what you have learned in module 1 to module 3. Again, I would like to highlight that my aim for this semester is to ensure that the student should be able to understand the basic concept of research process. You faham proses dia macam mana daripada awal. If you follow my class accordingly, you do the exercises that I have asked you to do, insya-Allah you are you are there. You dapat apa yang saya cuba sampaikan ini. I just want to recap back on the topic that I have explained to you, which is on the research overview. on the definition, on the body of research, the classification and the type of research. So these are the things yang you kena nanti bila you nak buat your research, you have to pick what best for your topic. Understand? And in module 2, if you still remember, we have discussed on the problem formulation, idea generation. So daripada topik tu you kata, oh apa isu dia, apa masalah dia yang menyebabkan you nak buat tajuk tu. Alright? And in module 3, if you still remember, you refresh again, yeah, module 3 kalau you ingat, kita telah belajar on research methodology. What is sampling, sampling definition, determination, and how you want to calculate your population, real population, right? Then you do your sampling, how you want to strategize your data collection, and what method to collect data. Yeah. And every semester, you know, I make my personal initiative so that the student should have a good webinar session with the librarian, so that you are exposed to how to use the referencing system. Is so important for you, for the student by now, to learn about referencing system, because the application of referencing system is not only for you to write your final year project, but it's also apply when you want to do your assignment. Alright, so please don't do the referencing manually. You have the referencing system, so you can create folder for your references in that system, and you link that referencing system with your Word document, so that whatever you want to cite from the internet, there and then you can just easily get from your referencing system. And then when you want to submit your assignment for your final year project, you have to just click on the bibliography and zoom. The references that you have coded in your Word document are there for you. Rather than you have to do it manually, you can't even manage even 30 references. Okay? And also the online database, because masa minggu pertama, kalau you masih ingat kan, minggu pertama belajar banyak yang blur-blur, macam mana kita nak cari bahan dekat dalam internet, macam mana kita nak search artikel dan sebagainya. It's good to see that now the student able to search online. They know how to find articles, you know, and to have the good referencing system. It's just a matter of time, all right, whether you give yourself time to learn or you just learn because you have to learn. Right? Ada dua beza dekat sini. In whatever subject that you take, is depends on you. Is whether you really give yourself time. Yeah, life is all about you give yourself time to learn about something, to learn about people, yeah, and you know, even to a smallest thing for your survival skill, yeah, survival skill, life survival skill. Apa dia? Yang paling simple, masak, yeah. Takkan you are happy enough with just like if you know how to cook Maggi. Alright, so now God has given you plenty much of time during COVID for you to spend time at home. You can take this moment, alright, this period of time to improve your cooking skill as well. Everything I tell you require time, yeah. Then from module 1 to module 3, you know, you really need to understand, you know, the flow, because after I finish this module 4, then you need to decide, yeah, you need to decide and apply whatever knowledge from this module 1, 2, 3 and 4 for you to write your proposal, yeah. All right. So I'd like to share the slide. Now, this one, sharing. Okay. Just wait a second. Okay, I hope you can see the slide. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is the topic that I'm going to discuss today. So this is the module 4, yeah, that I already explained to you during, just now on the introduction. So these are the content of the module 4, yeah, that I'm going to explain to you. Okay, so the first one is on the research purpose, yeah, of the research proposal, the research purpose. Okay, and then what are the component? Apakah komponen? Ni subtopik 2. Ni adalah subtopik 3. How you want to prepare your proposal and how you want to develop a topical outline. So research purpose ni ada dua benda yang you kena bezakan lah. Satu, you kena tahu the purpose why you want to do this research. Alright? The reason why you have to do this research because, of course, you will say, oh, this is the partial requirement of my bachelor degree. So meaning that if that is the purpose why you want to do this research, you need to pass, then you need to give, yourself time and patience to learn about this research process. The second purpose is your research purpose. The purpose of why you do that study. Okay, this is the idea. All right. So on this slide 4, all right, I would like to bring your attention about why the academic writing is slightly different than a personal writing. The academic writing ni dia memang very different. It's not slightly different. It's a very different than personal writing. Like personal writing, you write an essay is more like a reflective essay ataupun a reflective writing. You write on something, based on your opinion, based on your thought, your experience. So any topic you can write in the personal writing. You want to share your experience. You want to write book about yourself. For example, you want to write me in the next 5 years, ataupun my kampung story, or maybe you want to write something like how I gained 10 kg during MCO. So that is a very personal writing. So when I talk about academic writing, dia lain sikit tau. And because academic writing, dia ada set of rule and guideline. Kalau you tengok perkataan yang dekat kedua ni, dia ada set of rule and guideline on how you want to write. Yeah. So of course, in academic writing itself, dia ada style of writing. Yeah. So whether you want to write in the very descriptive way, in the analytical way, some of them they write like a reporting, yeah, very critical, sometimes persuasive. So these are the character of academic writing. Yeah? And you can see that the academic writing style, yeah, you can differentiate when you read novel and when you read thesis writing or academic journal or abstract or thesis, or your assignment. Dia memang lain sikit dari segi bahasa, penggunaan bahasanya, dari segi susunan dia. It is very formal. Unlike personal writing dia lebih bebas, dia lebih menggunakan banyak creativity. So formal writing with theme and everything you explain relevant to the main topic. Yes. So maksudnya bila when you write the formal writing ni, everything you explain must be relevant to the main topic. Alright, you are to inform and not to entertain. Maknanya you adalah nak maklumkan, bukan you nak menghiburkan. Academic writing is not hiburan, but when you read novel, you read light reading, so dia lebih kepada entertainment. So the features naturally are formal, very accurate, very precise, very organized, well planned, with the purpose to inform your idea and also state your research finding. And the academic writing is a very formal writing because dia ada theme, dia ada theme, and everything you explain is relating the topic. It's not about something else. Okay, tu yang you kena faham secara general dia, apa tu academic writing and personal writing. Okay, so these are the attribute of good writing. If you can see here, biru, pen. Here saya punya bilang. Okay. Tadi kan saya cakap kan, academic writing dia ada purpose, dia formal. Okay. Kita tengok yang pertama, purpose. So maknanya when you write, you have to stay focused on the topic. And the main purpose you write your report is to inform reader about your topic. Okay. So you need to highlight in one paragraph, the purpose of why you do the study. Alright. So you put in one paragraph. And then you need to know who is the audience ataupun siapa reader who read your report writing. And you know already, the first person who read your report writing is your supervisor. And then your panel. Okay. So you know already, they will read your report. So you need to know who is your audience, right? And then clarity. You must explain your point in a simple manner with a very clear explanation of your idea. Alright. Clarity means when you write your report, you know how to use the heading and subheading. Maksudnya the main idea and the sub idea. That's why it's very important for you to organize your idea by doing the mind mapping, right? Rather than you have the idea and you simply just want to write. Okay, so you need to clarify, you need to put your writing clearly. Sometimes people, they have what they think is so different than what they write. Okay, so your your thinking and your writing must be consistent. Okay, then unity. So unity means all sentences are related to topic and related to each other. Unity means when you write your report, right? I've already given you the guideline on what are the content of the proposal, right? So, but when you write your story in that report, in that proposal, you have to ensure that the topic that you explain, all right, the idea is a related idea one to another. Jangan sentence pertama you cerita lain, sentence kedua because you cerita benda lain, because you copy and paste. So you need to read all the sentences. It's very good if you can put in one paragraph one main idea. And you can argue, you can support that main idea from the articles or from, any sources to support your main idea. Okay? So, jangan dalam satu paragraph ataupun satu perenggan ni, you put too many ideas. It's going to be messy. Alright? It will be good if you can explain clearly. Tadi clarity tu, maksudnya dalam satu perenggan, one main idea. Tapi dalam, even though it is one main idea, tetapi ada banyak references yang menyokong idea tu. Contoh yang, satu subtopik tu nak cerita tentang location. So you cakap lah, Mona has explained that location blah blah blah. However, Amina stated that this location is like this. So maknanya, one main idea, you discuss it beautifully with so many references. It shows that you are smart. Alright, you do your reading rather than you just put the main idea without any explanation. Or maybe like just now I mentioned about location tadi, you ceritakan dan you letak contoh. Alright, you letak sokongan dengan Kerajaan Akbar. For example, you kata during the COVID-19, people don't really reflect on the location, whatever. So these are how you put your idea into the writing nicely, and you need to have coherence. So meaning that the whole chapter are organized, and it must be flow from chapter 1 to chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. Dia ada sequence dia. Maksudnya ada connection from one chapter to another chapter. It's not like one chapter we're talking about something else and another chapter we're talking about something else. Understand? This one. So you are here in semester 3. So here, I am here to help you to give some introduction. So oh God. Okay, so I am here to give you some introduction on your assignment. Alright, you have to do your assignment here. Okay, you are here, semester 3. Alright, so you are in my class, Research Methodology, RES 510. Alright, so you belajar the basic research, understanding on research and the process. Okay, when you go to semester 4, you need to produce research proposal. So at this period of time, you are given a supervisor to supervise you. And of course, it is a independent work writing. So you need to come up with your proposal. Okay, some students say, can I use my proposal that I submitted to Dr. Mona last time to semester 4? Of course you can. But if the supervisor asks you, let's say your supervisor feel that your topic has no depth and breadth because of their punya specialization, or because because of various factors. So if your supervisor asks you to change the topic, then you have to change your topic. Why not? You change the topic. I myself, when I did my PhD, my supervisor, after I registered my PhD, after few months, he asked me to change the topic. And I have to say, what? I have worked out on the topic for a year and a half. And when I register, I have to change the topic. You think I did not cry? I did. But, life is still, the world, the globe is still moving. So I have to, you know, put, after I cry, I talk to my friend, I, I try to, think positively, and I write another new proposal. Why not? Yeah. Okay. And then you go to semester 5, yeah. So this is your starting point. That's why I said in semester 4 you need to get ready with your referencing system, with your Gantt chart, all right, your own Gantt chart, with your online searching. So you search the articles, whatever article that you want for that your particular topic, then you put in your referencing system, and then you started already to write a little bit. You can in fact to write your literature, then when you go to semester 5, you need to submit your chapter 1 to 3, and please bear in mind within this period of time, right? So you need to meet your supervisor. All right, don't expect, oh, now it's online, I just submit into the Google Classroom and ask him or her to check my work and he will give me mark. No, when you submit, you need to discuss with your supervisor, make an appointment prior to that your submission, and discuss whether he or she accept your work or not. So if you need to do changes, then you have to do it. Okay, so it is very important that this process you experience it. Alright. So experience ni macam mana tau? Experience ni very important. I want to tell you that bila you belajar, you said, oh, in the next 5 years, I want to become someone who is good in writing. In the next 3 years, tak payah 5 years lah. In the next 3 years, after this study, when I nak pergi kerja, I nak minta kerja, I am able and confident to write, I can, write confidently. You have project that in your future. But have you do a justice now? That's very important. You nak masa depan yang bagus, you nak masa depan yang cemerlang, you nak kerja yang bagus, you nak position yang bagus, you nak gaji yang bagus. But have you do justice now? Okay? So tu yang saya cakap experience tadi. Bila you buat assignment, bila you buat final year project, do you really learn how to write? Don't just copy and paste and you expect, oh, in the next 5 years I'm going to be good, I'm going to be manager, I'm going to get a good salary. This is the time for you to reflect yourself. Alright, you really experience it. I know it is not easy, it's very difficult, especially when you want to write. I never say that writing is easy. I myself do research and I feel that writing, I'm still struggling writing, but I keep on writing. Alright, I don't copy and paste. If I got the main idea, I will rephrase and write in my own style. And you need to find your style, your writing style, so that when people read your work, they know, oh, this is Dr. Mona's style. You need to find that style in you. Yeah? It's not like your style, oh, you wear your tudung, you wear bokita, that is your style. No, that is your, personality. But you need to have style of writing. Alright? Find that. Find that. This is the time for you to find yourself, your style, your writing style, so that people know you. This is Mr. A and A. Oh, this is good. This is, So this is the time. If you are reflecting to the future, oh, I want to be like this, I want to be like that. But you must still look at now. Have you done best now? Have you really worked for it now? Don't tell me. Alright? So when you write chapter 1 to chapter 3, yeah, dia masih lagi bentuk teori lah sebab you cerita pasal literature you, yeah, what the methodology that you want to use, okay? So you write based on, you know, your research experience, yeah. Then you go to, you know, semester 5 to semester 6. Then you continue writing chapter 4 to chapter 6. So you must remember at the end of chapter, at the end of semester, yeah, semester 5 ni, yeah, it would be very good at this period of time you collect your data. Alright? Sebab bila you collect waktu cuti ni, you collect data ni waktu cuti semester ni, so when you go to semester 6, you takkan ada masalah sangat. So maknanya you dalam gancak tu, you dah discuss with your supervisor, okay, once he or she accept, yeah, your supervisor accept your literature, then you come up with the framework or the development of your instrument, whether you want to use interview or you want to use a questionnaire. So you already have that instrument development from your literature writing tadi, yeah. Alright. Okay. So this is the writing process, yeah. So writing process kita ada pre-writing, yeah. Kita balik dulu kepada basic lah, you pre-write, yeah. Then you plan and you outline. You write your first draft, yeah. Then you revise, you edit and you proofread. This is the last one, you proofread. But you need to write. Pre-write ni maksudnya you use, you know, rough paper, you write whatever your idea, you put in one book. Don't today you write this here, tomorrow you write into that paper, then after in the next another next week you use another paper, then you lost, you don't know what you want to write. So try to make habit, macam saya ada habit tau. Satu buku, saya ada buku. Okay, saya memang habit saya daripada dulu. Masa saya belajar pun sama-sama. Masa saya buat PhD pun sama-sama. Okay, ni adalah nota saya masa bulan Ramadan. Baru lagi. Yeah. What I, reflect during Ramadan. Yeah. You tengok berapa banyak I tulis. This is what I reflect during Ramadan month. Yeah. From the book, from the classes that I attend, yeah, I write. So I have the idea, so this is the second book of my Ramadan month. So I reflect in the book. Okay, so this is the book, for my research, yeah. So I write, I reflect. Okay, this is the book for notes on my professional practice subject. So everything I put in one book so that I know when I have idea on this, I will go to this book. Or else I don't know where did I put my idea. All right. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I have written this somewhere, but where is it? That's why always, you make habit, right, to write. Cari buku yang cantik-cantik. You can go to Daiso, yeah. You can go to, any kedai RM2 to buy the notebook, yeah. Nak beli notebook yang mahal tu tak mampu, belilah macam saya ni, notebook yang you tulis, barulah you ingat kat kepala otak you tu. Okay? Ni dia. So you will never learn and understand the writing process until you start writing on your own. If you copy and paste, I'm sorry, you're not going to improve yourself. Alright? So it's a writing process. So when you do research, a good thing about research is that you learn to write. Alright? So you are practicing your writing. Alright? If you copy and paste, then you're not going anywhere. Okay? So, right. Then we go to the next, which is what is research proposal. Yeah? Okay, students are required to submit research proposal, yeah, as their first submission of the proposal defend. So maksudnya you kena hantar untuk you defend your proposal. So meaning that when you submit that proposal, you need to defend it. Of course, you need to find a justification to support your proposal. Yeah, how you want to justify? You say, oh, this is from from the article so and so. This is from year so and so. This study has been done by Mr. So and so. So you justify it, right? Jangan you kata, oh, I dapat topik ni because last time Dr. Mona bagi saya lah, saya tak ada idea and then dia bagi saya suruh ambil lah kan. So it's not like that. Before you start to write the proposal, you need to know what to write. Alright? On the basic writing requirement, the font, how many word limit, the spacing, the numbering, that one pun I dah bagi kat you on the manual itself. I don't know whether you have read that manual or not. Before you start writing your assignment, please reflect on the manual that I have given to you last week. Okay? So jangan tanya saya macam mana nak tulis, apa nak tulis. You know everything. I already give you the manual on what you want to write. I already guide you in the assignment what are the content that you need to put. And I give you exercise 1 to exercise. There are so many exercises I given you for you to do reflection and for you to do your reading. So that that idea that you write, you put in your proposal, as simple as that. The problem is that you cannot write because you don't have idea. Why you don't have the idea? Because you don't read. Okay? So you need to write, the proposal, you need to state, yeah? So let me just recap back. So what is research proposal? Is a short document written to inform others about your topic that you intend to study. And you need to highlight your proposed research purpose, all right? So what purpose? Okay, why it is significant to the body of knowledge, all right? So this proposal, what is the aim of this proposal? Yeah. So meaning that you need to explain on the methodological approach and the theoretical framework of your topic. Yeah. Alright. So research proposal ni sebenarnya dia macam satu plan ataupun satu bayangan ataupun satu garis panduan untuk you ikut, ya, sehinggalah you siap you punya kajian. So it's a roadmap. When you have this research proposal, it's actually it's a roadmap, that help you to navigate your way along the research process. So you can refer example of proposal requirement. Banyak proposal requirement you can Google. These days is very simple. You just Google it and you can find there are so many different type of proposal. Okay, so you need to convince your proposal ni. Tujuan dia you buat proposal ni sebab you want to convince that okay, within this period of time with these available resources, I need to complete this study. Alright, this is my aim, right? You want to demonstrate that when you provide the proposal, you are actually telling your supervisor that you have that ability to undertake the project. Maknanya you bagi proposal yang lengkap kan. So bila saya baca, oh bagus, dia dah ada idea, dia dah tahu apa dia nak buat. So it's like you are telling your ability to undertake the project, right? And you know already what skill are required, how you want to go about with the study, okay? So please refer to the manual that I have given to you last week, ya. Jangan kata, oh tak ada, saya tak baca lagi. Masalah you lah sendiri kalau you tak baca, ya. Okay, then significance of research proposal, ya. Okay. So, why you write the research proposal? Because you want to give a discussion of the background of the study. So you need to write an introduction about your topic in general, you know, I mean the big picture about your study area, and then you know, you did you come out ataupun you provide a comprehensive review on the related literature, not to copy and paste, or ataupun you put a long list of your definition. Okay, you are telling the reader, you know, about your topic. Alright, so you put the theoretical rationale of your proposed research, you know, a clear statement of the purpose and the detailed description of the anticipated research design and methodology. Okay, faham maksudnya? Sebenarnya dia reflect balik pada slide yang sebelum ni yang saya cakap. Why you do this proposal. Okay, so kalau you buat exercise yang saya bagi kat you tu, insyaAllah you tengok heading yang saya dah bagi dalam assignment tu, you boleh buat. Alright? Okay. You can learn. Ni best juga ni Susan Forward cakap you can learn, but you have got to give yourself time to pick up the basic, to practice, maybe to fail once or twice. Kan, banyak orang dia tak suka yang perkataan belakang tu, fail, because kita ni dah masuk dalam sistem pembelajaran yang we are actually in the competition, so kawan kita dapat A, kenapa dia dapat A? Kalau dia dapat A, kita jadikan tu sebagai satu motivation, tak apa, ni kita dengki kat dia, dia dapat A sebab dia baik dengan pensyarah, dia kaki bodek, na'udzubillah, jahat mulut orang macam itu. Kalau kita tengok orang tu baik, orang tu bagus, kita jadikan dia a good motivation. Alright? Sebab mungkin dia give her self time atau himself time untuk dia belajar all this basic, dia practice. Alright? Dan dia pernah melalui kegagalan. Okay? So remember this, that you have to give yourself time to grow. Okay? Pula So great things take time. Tapi student tak. Dia hari ni dia belajar, besok dia dah boleh hantar proposal. Astagfirullahaladzim. Allahu Akbar. Okay. So samalah juga kalau kadang-kadang kita rasa sedih we have to embrace our feeling tau. Kita kena embrace. Kita jangan kata taklah saya happy je. You have to embrace your feeling. Marah, sedih, happy. It must be blend together. Kalau tak ceria lah hidup kita. Kalau kita happy je, kita tak pernah sedih, Masya Allah. Kita tak akan memahami perasaan orang lain. Kenapa dia tu sedih? I tak pernah rasa sedih. I happy je. Macam itu sedih. Kan tak. Maknanya kita should embrace. We should have give other person, we have to have compassionate. Kita ada compassion towards others. Alright, we have empathy. That's why kita ada feelings. Feeling tu untuk kita rasa compassion kat orang lain. Untuk kita ada rasa, dia tengah sedih. Kita hormat dia, kita pujuk dia. Jangan, dia tengah sedih. Taklah dia tengah sedih. Macam tu, tak baik macam tu. Okay, it's okay if you feel sad, because sadness ni is part of the ups and down of life lah, but then you have to move on lah. Jangan you sad forever until kemurungan. You have to, overcome with your emotion. So even when you feel sad, you can still make choice to improve your life. For example, ada 3 hari sadness ni, putus cinta 3 hari sadness ni, you have choice to, you know, to improve your life. Oh, kenapa aku nak fikir pasal dia Alright, so then you let go, you know, you forgive and forget. Tu ada peribahasa orang putih, forgive and forget. Kan? You tak boleh nak forget So jangan confuse lah dengan sadness and depression Sadness tu lain, depression tu lain. So I also sometimes feel sad, okay? Because you can feel sad for many reasons tapi jangan into sadness too too long it's not good for you macam duduk rumah pun boleh make you feel sad because of so many things pressure, you know, family fight, you feel sick, you know, there's so many reasons but then you control your mind kan macam you duduk rumah, you can enjoy your, you know, your time, you know, macam saya pagi pukul 5:30 saya dah bangun, saya mengaji, lepas tu pukul 6 saya solat saya mengaji tunggu sampai pukul 8 7:30 kadang-kadang pukul 8 I go for, you know, Tai Chi class for 1 hour, then I start working. Alright, pukul 1:30 berhenti solat mengaji sekejap, okay. Then makan tengah hari kalau ada masa saya masak kalau tak ada masa petang baru saya masak. So these are the thing So kalau sedih, what you need is you cry lah. Cry on the shoulder of your friend or your parents, you know. Give yourself time to deal with the problem, and then you will feel better lah. So why I'm telling you this, because when you do research it's not all happy moment lah. You need to, you know, strong enough, okay? Bukanlah strong dalam lah, okay? You need to be able to control your emotion and you always have to be a good problem solver to find solution. Okay, it's a sign of cleverness kalau you pandai, clever, so you can solve problem lah. Wisdom lain lah so this is just a piece of advice to you. Okay, this is how long you should write the proposal macam contoh you kalau you letak title, cover page, nama, logo, your ITM, this already one page lah. Okay, your lecturer name, date of submission. Okay, please look at the standard format on the, you know, cover page of your submission please refer to the manual that I have given to you last week. Then you need to write introduction. Your introduction is about 3 to 5 pages, maximum of 8 pages. Okay, literature review usually about for the proposal for proposal, tapi kalau untuk chapter dia lagi banyak lah tapi kalau proposal is about 5 to 10 pages then methodology in your proposal, you can just give a summarization of your methodology because the detail of the methodology you will write in your chapter 3 and then your references lah then it will reflect to the total pages of your work lah. Okay, so what to include in research proposal so these are the topic lah yang I pun dah bagi dalam assignment. You need to write your research background, your problem statement, your research question, research aim and objective ataupun research purpose then research scope and limitation, research significance, research methodology, summary of chapters, and finally references. What else to include is you have to look at my assignment. I have asked you to include some of your, you know, evidence throughout your writing process throughout this semester Okay, so what to include in your final year project? Okay, dalam final year project kena ada apa? Chapter 1 chapter 1 tu apa? Chapter 1 ni sebenarnya adalah proposal yang you tulis tu. Dia convert jadi chapter 1. Then chapter 2 is on the literature review. Chapter 3 research methodology chapter. Chapter 4 is a data analysis, recommendation and conclusion. References, appendices. Ada beza tak? Okay, beza sikit lah kalau kita tengok balik tadi, research proposal, actually research proposal ni adalah a summarization ataupun a visualization of all these chapters. You masukkan dalam this proposal, yeah. Okay. So look here, give yourself time. Nampak pokok ni nak tumbuh pun dia ambil masa. Dia nak tumbuh, nak jadi pokok, nak keluar bunga pun dia ambil masa. That's why give yourself time. Good writing is a clear thinking. This is the process. If you want to be a good writer, you need to write and rewrite, and there is no shortcut. Alright? Kalau you nak jadi a good writer, you kena ada your own identity. Writer ni dia ada identity dia. Okay, dia ada sharpness dia. Dia ada gaya dia, dia ada style penulisan dia. Macam mana you nak develop? This is the time for you to develop that style, yeah. Okay. So I would like to give you some reflection. You need to answer all these questions. So what you intend to study, right? Why you think this research is needed? How you want to carry this research? When will the research be done? What resources you need to carry out, during this research? What the data and information will come from, for your study? How you get access to the data and the information? How will the data be analyzed? And what is the expected outcome of your study? So you need to reflect and answer this question before you proceed to your writing. Okay. Okay, then kita masuk kepada yang pertama tadi lah dalam proposal tu. Ni research background. Research background. Kita dah tahu dah dalam proposal ni perlu ada research background, problem statement, research question. So now kita masuk pada research background. Macam mana nak tulis research background, right? Macam mana nak you karang latar belakang kajian you. It's actually an introduction to your story, right? You need to have your storyboard. Okay, you introduce your topic. It's just a short description in relative non-technical language of why the project was undertaken. It's a very general background in regards to your topic. So at this writing, you introduce the key term or variable of your topic, alright? Then mungkin you boleh pecahkan lah apa yang saya tulis ni dalam paragraph lah, okay? And then what further investigation needed? For example, you kata Mona 2016 has done something on tenancy management on this this sector, blah 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 blah. And there is another person named Amina has done the tenancy in private sectors, and this study is reflecting to tenancy management for the university, for example. Okay, and then you provide some article reading, on your research background. What the author, what the researcher has found in the previous study, and why you want to do this study. So meaning that dalam background tu you tulis the main idea to describe the topic or the problem of the project, then you narrow it down. For example ada student ni dia buat tajuk tentang dia nak study tentang the impact of advertisement in property marketing lah. Okay, so dalam dia punya background tu dia ceritakan secara keseluruhan dululah the role of advertisement in marketing in Malaysia. Then second paragraph dia menceritakan how the advertisement could influence the buyer. Alright, and then the second paragraph dia letak satu main idea about the advertisement trend. So the advertisement trend in Malaysia, in overseas, blah blah blah. Alright, or maybe he relate with other countries. And then they put another paragraph which is on the previous study to justify why the further investigation is needed. So nampak dah ada berapa paragraph for your research background? Dah ada 5 paragraph dah. It's just a matter you want to write or not. Okay. So ni pun saya dah bagi you cara lah apa yang you nak tulis. Mula-mula you discuss about the issues, the question, the problem that you intend to investigate. So meaning that you have the main idea, you have the problem, you have trend and development. Tu you boleh pecahkan kepada 4 perenggan ataupun 4 paragraph that you can relate to your topic tadi. Alright, so meaning that the research background is a brief discussion, you know, of a wider domain around your particular study, about your topic. Okay, so this background to the topic consists of the issues. It could be a review on the current state of the knowledge. Also, maybe you look at what has been studied. Alright, you can segment that main idea into different paragraph. As simple as that. Okay. Okay, so you are required to find example of research background writing. Alright, you tengok macam mana dalam journal artikel yang you dah jumpa tu, macam mana dia buat introduction, macam mana dia buat research background, the reflection of the topic tu. You tengok title dia, you tengok content dia, dia mesti selari. So please reflect what you have learned today and start to write your topic. Okay? Jangan beritahu saya macam mana nak tulis. I dah bagi you idea dah. This is the idea, the general idea. Okay, paragraph 1 the main idea, and then paragraph 2 you want to state your problem. 3 you nak cerita pasal trend, development. Macam mana? Contoh. Mungkin pelajar kata, oh contoh, nak kena tengok contoh juga. Then you start to search journal article. Tengok macam mana dia write introduction. Then you reflect, oh this is how I should write my background. Understand? Okay. Then we go to problem statement. So hari ni kita buat 2 sajalah sebab nanti kan saya buat banyak-banyak kan nanti you tak boleh quote pula. Okay. So untuk minggu ni kita masuk minggu ni saya nak you tulis you punya research background and problem statement. Okay, minggu keempat saya akan tengok your work lah. Okay. So okay, next subtopic which is problem statement. So dalam problem statement ni you need to identify your problem statement, and you have to ensure that your problem statement, your purpose of the study, your problem statement and your research question must be parallel to each other. Okay, kat mana you nak dapatkan problem statement ni? Alright, when you read the article, you look at the previous research with the contradict findings. Okay, that could be your problem statement. Or you read newspaper. Alright, you highlight the issue. Or maybe from the current theory, you want to test the theory. Alright, or maybe from the replicative research. So the problem cannot come from your opinion. It must be justified. Alright, and when you want to explain your problem, why you want to do the topic, you need to explain the problem clearly and completely. And you need to link the problem tadi, the main problem tadi, you pecahkan dia kepada sub problem. Okay, contoh, you have the main issue, then you have issue 1, issue 3, issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, issue 5. Alright, and all these issue add up to the total problem of why you want to do this study. So ada tu tanya saya berapa banyak isu ataupun problem yang you nak kena identify. Yeah. Tu saya tunjuk situ ada 5. So then bila ada 5 then you dah ada 5 paragraph, 5 perenggan untuk you tulis dalam you punya problem statement. and you justify it. You cannot explain the problem based on your opinion. It must be something that you justify it. Okay? Nak cakap ni. Right. Ni contoh tadi ni yang saya terangkan ni, ya, problem ni maksudnya a write up lah, problem statement ni ataupun kenyataan masalah you buat dalam 5 perenggan, 5 paragraph lah, okay. But then you can summarize, katalah you tadi ada 5 problem tu, you can summarize your problem statement in the research title. Okay. Contoh I bagi contoh kat sini. Perbandingan tahap penguasaan bahasa Melayu antara pelajar sekolah kebangsaan dan sekolah jenis kebangsaan. So apa reflection menyebabkan orang ni nak buat kajian ni? So bermaksud dia nak buat kajian ni because tak ada maklumat tentang tahap penguasaan bahasa Melayu antara pelajar aliran sekolah kebangsaan dengan sekolah jenis kebangsaan, yang menyebabkan dia nak buat tajuk ni. Nampak daripada tajuk tu we can reflect isu. Maknanya bila you ada tajuk, you can reflect your problem statement. Faham? Okay. Okay, macam contoh kedua ni, dalam title kesan style pemikiran ke atas pencapaian akademik pelajar universiti. Alright, so maknanya dia nak buat kajian ni because dia tak pasti tentang bagaimana pengaruh style pemikiran pelajar dia boleh memberi kesan kepada pencapaian akademik. Nampak So maksud dekat sini, problem statement in research title, kan saya cakap tadi kan, bila you nak buat you punya research, you punya problem statement, your research title and your research question must be parallel, kena selari. Okay, yang ketiga, ni tajuk saya lah. Saya buat tajuk rationalization of office building investment return attribute using multiple regression analysis lah. Apa problem statement dia? Saya buat kajian ni sebab saya dapati limited of green office building in Malaysia in establishing the rationality of investment return. Nampak so maknanya your title could reflect to the problem statement. Okay. So kita tengok sekarang problem statement dalam research title jugalah. Okay. Ni dah buat dah tadi. Alright, ni pun sama. This one pun done. Okay. Then we go to the second one. Okay. This is also important. So saya nak test whether you tahu ke tak. Kalau here, saya bagi problem statement dengan purpose of the study. Okay. Dia punya problem statement, the student undertaking higher degree has increased rapidly but university are concerned that completion rate are low. So tujuan kajian dia, the purpose of this study is to identify factors influencing the success rate among postgraduate student. So tadi saya cakap problem statement, purpose of study and title dia mesti parallel. Jadi what is the title? Okay. Siapa pandai jawab boleh nampak. So this one is the title. Ni nampak sini. Factors. Ni. Factors. Nampak. So this is the title. Okay. So factors influencing the success rate among postgrad student. Nampak problem statement, purpose study, title dia mesti selari. You kena sentiasa tengok. Okay, this one sama juga. Problem statement ni tajuk saya tadilah. Okay, there are increasingly number of green office building construction but investment return from this investment is uncertain. So apa tujuan saya buat kajian ni? The purpose of this study is to identify factors influencing return for green office building investment in Malaysia. So the title, the title kita dah tahu kan? Title dia is this, factors influencing return for green office building in Malaysia. So katalah tadi you tulis kan, you punya problem statement ada 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraf kan. Daripada 5 paragraf ni, you boleh jadikan dia kepada satu problem statement. Okay? Dan daripada sini juga you boleh you boleh summarize kan why you want to do that study. And daripada sini you boleh tengok, oh this is actually my title. Bukannya you tanya saya, WhatsApp saya, title saya ni betul tak, title saya ni betul tak. You have to buat dulu. Alright? Your problem statement you tulis dulu. That's why I ask you to write. Alright? Then barulah you boleh tahu, oh this is the purpose of my study. And I tengok, oh title dia tak lari. Okay? So you dah tulis tadi 5 paragraph of your problem statement. You have main problem, sub problem. Then you summarize into one statement. Okay? Ni sama kita buat exercise lagi. So the statement in the purpose of the study kan? The problem statement in the purpose of study. Maknanya dia parallel lah. Okay, so numerous study has been carried out on health risks associated with diabetes, but few studies have examined the risk factors for liver infection among diabetes. So the purpose of this study, dia nak tengok what are the factors associated with liver infection among diabetes and examine their causes and effect. So what do you think the title? Alright. Okay, maybe you can put risk factors associated with liver infection among diabetes. Titik bertindih. Causes and effect. Okay, causes and effect. Nampak canggih kan dalam topik tu. So nampak daripada problem statement, you summarize into one sentence of your purpose of study. Then from this purpose study, you reflect to your title. So this is what you need to do for this assignment. Identify problem tadi. Katalah 5 paragraph tadi kan, what is your main idea, what is the main problem, what is the sub problem, and then you summarize all this, you put into one problem statement. Okay? So kat mana problem statement ni you dapat? Okay? So problem statement tu saya dah terangkan tadi daripada previous research. Alright, different opinion, different opinion from the expert. Knowledge is not complete, confusion, theory against practice, you can find from the newspaper, knowledge and practice against each other. So this one you can get idea on how you want to write your problem statement. So what you need to do is that you need to find example of problem statement. You need to reflect what you have learned. Then you need to start writing your problem statement, your research background and your problem statement. So tadi kita dah belajar macam mana nak tulis research background. Then now you dah belajar macam mana you nak reflect your problem statement. Nak buat problem statement, Okay. So untuk minggu depan kita akan masuk macam mana kita nak tulis. I have about 70 slide kat sini, banyak sangat untuk you belajar. So banyak ni. Ada 70, okay. 9, 42. Okay. So tak apa, research objektif ni kita sambung minggu depan lah. So untuk minggu ni, daripada exercise yang saya minta you buat hari tu, try to start to write your research background and your problem statement, ya. Tengok balik assignment saya, alright? Then you start to write lah. So nanti minggu depan kita akan belajar macam mana kita nak tulis research objektif dan yang seterusnya. So with that, thank you very much. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.